news when it's your feel or film no one else that we can do what's handle on the mic from Leo's Paradise. Random stream drop like a Dragon Ball fight. No lie, plan stream stacking up, but here's a twist in time. Freestyling on the deck like Luffy's punchlines. Up the channels, faceting Zoro sword slings. Gaming pop culture, it's the chaos he brings. Talking movie reboots, superhero hype. Hondo passing the mic, now Bishop's in sight. Cutting glitch screen, frame by frame, I align. Laying bass lines heavy, keep the rhythm divine. Dropping 5 videos, can't keep up with the pace. Pass the mic back, Leo's leading the chase. Off the rails, no script, just a freestyle ride. Nerdcore king, let the randomness collide. Planning on Leo's got the flow to entice. It's words of paradise, the chaos comes to life. No script, just a freestyle ride. Nerdcore king, let the randomness collide. Planning on Leo's got the flow to entice. It's words of paradise, the chaos comes to life. The rails, no script, just a freestyle rhyme. Nerdcore king, let the randomness collide. Planning on Leo's got the flow to entice. It's words of paradise, the chaos comes to life.
Welcome back to another episode of Neon Leon. How are all you vinyl idols doing? Yes, if you ain't noticed, a little bit of a different backdrop. We've changed. Not permanently. I'm traveling, which is why we didn't get the official Neon Leon intro. Turns out I didn't upload that to my mobile setup. Things are really weird right now, crew. We'll be back to normal tomorrow. That being said, stoked to have y'all here. We're going to have a hell of a show. We're going to figure out what's going down with Pokimane. She apparently deleted everything. Basically, it's just a show to make fun of broads. If you watch Badger show, which, by the way, shout out Badger. Thanks for the raid. I see all the Badgers bastards in here. Yeah, we're going to make fun of Pokimane. We're going to make fun of the Wicked Cast. It's going to be a good time. So, yes, thank you so much to everybody that showed up. Obviously, before we get started, a couple of quick announcements. There's no tier 1 tonight. I got to be up at 8 a.m. tomorrow for a family function. I cannot justify staying up till 3, 4, 5 in the morning like I usually do. I will make it up to you. If we do hit tier 1 tonight, obviously, it'll just be an auto tier 1 for next week. It will still do everything else, but I just wanted to say thank you. I appreciate you guys so much. Let's see who we got in the house. Who all came over from Badger's show? Well, first of all, we got a pre-stream legend, my boy Corn Boy. Shout out with a 2-banger. Thank you so much, Corn Boy. Truly appreciated. This is for you.
I just super love sucking dick. When I haven't for a while, I get needy.
So yes, shout out to Corn Boy. Mystic Vegeta is in the house. Sergeant Garatina, our boy Philip Morgan, Lessus Games. We got Dax, our best mod in the whole damn land. Shout out, Dax. Thanks for being here. Golden Apples is in the house. My boy Paul, the IRL bestie. Shout out to Paul. Man, the chat aids making this difficult. Yeah, Zerp Derpo. I don't know if you're new here or if you just got a different name, but shout out Zerp Derpo. Who likes New Vegas? I do. I love New Vegas. I think it's a little bit overrated. I think a lot of New Vegas fans really evangelize it, but I do. I like New Vegas. Let's see. We got Bridget. Shout out to Bridget. Thank you so much for showing up. Valiant Goat is in the house. Let's see. Who else we got? Jaggin 7561. Shout out Wire to Bly, aka Wheels. Dormant Psych. Jack is here. Strong opinions. I like that. You totally agree my TMNT take. Yes. Release the Ronin to close out TMT before the reboot. 100% agree. I'm a massive Ninja Turtles fan. For those of you who don't know, I'm a huge Ninja Turtles fan. I want to see The Last Ronin. So we'll see what happens. The True Aztec Warriors in the house. Our boy Rick Costas. Shout out, Rick. Love to see you here. Jake motherfucking Martin. Appreciate you. Alice the Lovely, or Alice Lovely One. You love to see it. Krovax is in the house. The Psychotic is in the house. Shout out, Psychotic. Who else we have? Oh, Tech Rat, my man. Alfredo Chorizo. I know who you are, even with the chat aids. Shout out, Alfredo. Tailfin is here. Leon got a bit. No, not yet. It could happen sometime in the future, but not yet. Let's see. Did I miss anybody? Is there anybody here who I've not said hello to. Before we get, Demon Carol, shout out. What's up, Demon Carol? Cindy is in the background, guys. Cindy will be hitting the buttons once I'm done with the intro here. Mind you, Cindy gets to come out and talk some shit only when we hit 50 and donos memberships the whole night. So if y'all want to see Cindy, you know the drill. Our boy Kevin Wolf, unwashed hair, surprise, surprise. I'm waiting until tomorrow before the funeral to wash it. Okay, I'm gonna get up bright and early and I'm gonna wash it. I need my hair to be pristine to bury my grandfather. Thanks for bringing it up, Andrew. All right, let's see. Sal the hamster, shout out Sal, truly appreciate you. Angmar is in the house. What up, Angmar? Box office brawler, my boy. Great time on his show the other day. What an action, dude. It was a blast. Taught him about Silence of the Lambs. Obi Dean is in the house. Man, there's so many of y'all here. Dude, truly appreciate it. Separus555. Again, I don't know if you're new, if it's just the chat aids. Melissa Lord, what is up, Melissa? It's A-okay, man. I'm fucking with Cat. I mean, it's true. It's 100% true. But I was using it as an excuse to fuck with Andrew. Gotta have a sense of humor about stuff like this. What is up, Mad Chismo? Was Gucci, my ninjas? And then I don't believe that's everybody. Not quite everybody. We're missing one person, and that one person is about to arrive right now. Thanks to our boy Gal Carrymon. Shout out. Truly appreciated. 10 gifted memberships. You absolute fucking legend. So y'all want to know how we summon Cindy? This is how we summon Cinevere.
I know now that it could never work between us. Not because you're a rabbit, but because you're black. No,
See the
rabbits.
racism since she appears. Cindy, what is up, my partner in crime? Tell the people who you are and what you do.
Is that a feather boa in your lap?
No, it's a giant pillow because I'm on. This is a glass table and it hurts my elbows to just sit here like this for hours. My elbows and my arms propped up against it, so I'm using the pillow as like a comfort. It's like a way to rest my shoulders or my elbows.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, I've been dying to ask since I first saw it. So, yeah, hey guys, I'm Cinevere. You guys can find me on all platforms as Cinevere. I like to hang out with Leon quite a lot, so you can always catch me on his channel every Monday, Tuesday, and Friday.
You'll love to see it. Well, Cindy, we're about to get into it. Are you aware that Pokimane, the definition of mid at best, according to our boy Paul, may have just ruined her entire fucking career?
I did see the tweet, which I found quite hilarious coming from her. So, yeah, this is like one of the few times I was on it.
Dude, Pokimane just ended her career, and I love it when gassed up mids lose. So let's get into it.
Inserted herself into over the past 24 hours, where she made a very regrettable and embarrassing tweet that she deleted out of really just embarrassment. So, yeah, we're going to talk about that. But before we get into all that,
now, mind you, you said you've read the tweet. I haven't. I've been quite busy the last 48 hours, so I'm behind.
It's
obviously I'm sure he's going to
reversal.
talk. Dude, the fact that you know what's going on, I don't. I have no concept of what this is going to be, but hopefully it's bad. Without spoiling it, how bad is it?
It's pretty funny, more than anything. Very ironic.
Okay, all right, let's go.
that stuff, here's some good news. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a new drop from Advanced.
All right, you guys know the drill. If we're going to steal people's content, we're going to at least let them have their ads. So ad read shall commence.
A new apple cider hydration flavor jar. It's a banger. Okay, people really like this, so I am sharing this with you guys because you can use code REV to get 10% off your total order and get this new jar. Everything from Advanced is just a banger. Okay, all their flavors are delicious, and I cannot recommend this company enough. So again, use the link in the pinned comment and code REV to get 10% off your order. All right, welcome back, guys. So the last time we talked about Pokimane involved this situation where her podcast that she does with Lily Pichu had a really weird controversy where they were holding off an episode where they were collaborating with Hassan Piker, of all people. This was right after.
Now, I did cover this. I did cover this drama, and I thought this was fucking hilarious. Are you familiar with what happened in this? Because this has been
Yes.
3-4 weeks ago. Okay.
Yes.
October 7th. So yeah, first of all, Pokimane, she a bitch. She got no convictions. She can't stand by any of her convictions. And I'm truly curious if she actually fired her staff over this. But yeah, anyway, so for those of you that don't know, this is the lead up.
After the whole dog shock collar incident started, and apparently it was the team, the editors, and the people who do the behind the scenes stuff for the podcast. They were the ones who decided to pull the episode, or at least delay it. And Pokimane.
Okay, I know we commented on this before, but what a fucking terrible leader you gotta be if your crew is telling you we're not gonna do this, we're not gonna release it, we're afraid of getting harassed or whatnot. Like, no, you're the boss. You should tell them, yeah, hey, it's our show. We're the ones that make that call. If you don't like it, you're fired. So yeah, I think the worst thing she did was bow and kowtow to these pussies. Like, she should have had Hassan on. That would have been glorious.
Well, I mean, what are you expecting from a chick who can't stand by the things that she says? That she herself is saying, if like you're expecting some backbone from her when she's just used to giving people back shots, like, or receiving back shots. Rather.
I would say receiving back shots. Although to be fair, I'm sure with all the soy boys that she hangs around the streaming sphere, she might give some as well.
Men came out and threw them under the bus and basically made them social pariahs for her own benefit. And then her most recent tweet was this. Captioned "Internet Girl."
Dude, like, I ain't exactly a fucking prize, right? I ain't no 10 out of 10. I'm a 6 on a good day. But this is a gassed up mid. It's 100% a gassed up mid. Like from a female perspective, what you thinking about, Cindy?
I'm sure people are used to seeing her on her back, so.
Is she okay? Yeah, you know what? That second picture, she's on her back. Either way, dude, you see girls like this working at McDonald's in the Midwest. All right,
You
she
do.
ain't anything special.
She's not.
Interesting.
She's small, kind of cute. Maybe that's it. I mean, is she gonna claim she's a gamer? It's like, oh, I'm a gamer girl. We're wild. We're out in the wild now.
I think, to be fair, I do think she's actually like a semi-gamer. I do believe that she loves, like, what was it she got famous for playing? League of Legends or whatever? Like, she started streaming while she was in college, I'm pretty sure, and she was going to college for something completely different, and she blew up. Like, to her credit, I think she at least likes the 2 games she plays.
But then we have this controversy. So, yeah, you might be seeing a Roman salute right here. I was told by the mainstream media that this was an act of war, that this was something that only a Nazi would do. But anyways, we can see this series of tweets here that Pokimane made.
I did see this tweet. I didn't realize that's what this is going to be about. Miss when streaming was about gaming and not drama baiting and clip farming. Look, I will make no illusions to it. I love drama baiting. I love clip farming. I have a blast doing this sort of shit, talking ridiculous shit, and ain't nothing ever going to convince me otherwise. Is it low-hanging fruit? Absolutely. But oh my God, it's so much fucking fun.
You know what? Not low enough, in my opinion. Oh,
fair enough.
Yesterday that made the rounds, to say the least. So she said this: I miss when streaming was about gaming, not just drama baiting and clip farming. Interesting.
How did her audience respond to this? That's wrong. Like, do you know? Because
I know everybody has been making fun of her, but I have not seen like what her own personal audience has been saying about it.
Well, because I'm curious, she's obviously got an audience of men. Men are usually self-aware, but these are the sort of like bitch boys that send money to ethot streamers that, you know, thinks that maybe they'll get like a titty pic or something in response. So, you know, they'll fall in love with them. So I'm truly curious if they actually see the irony in what she has to say. Like, audience are men, so they're smart, but they're men that send money to ethot, so they're dumb. I could go either way.
See, that's why I didn't know she was a gamer. I really did think she was just an ethot.
I mean, let's be real. That's what she is. Like I said, I think she enjoys the 2 games she's played.
From this individual, I can't even play this clip that was posted by Tectone because, yeah, she's dropping N-bombs in this tweet. Basically, Pokimane is the one of the main people who pushed like clip farming for years, and like here's one of the responses to what she said.
Oh my gosh.
Bro, that's diabolical.
300,000 likes and 64,000 bookmarks. You absolute degenerates.
Y'all know the porn's free, right? Like,
well, I mean,
I'm
so
not
is,
advocating for it, but go for it.
I was gonna say so is X. That's why they bookmarked it.
Right, but like, why would you? First of all, I'm sure she's had nude leaks or whatnot. I'm sure you can just go into Google, save search off, and be like, Pokimane nude or something. Like, again, I don't know. I don't follow Pokimane like that or anything. The point is, why are you bookmarking? She's just fucking wearing what are those called?
Spanx?
Spanx, yeah. You can see this in a Victoria's Secret catalog or something. Why is it so special? Because it's Pokimane. The Victoria's Secret model ones are even better because they don't talk.
Yeah. Well, now they're fat.
But anyways, she also made this tweet recently saying, "Believe victims."
Oh my gosh. Shut up, lady.
Yeah, that was back in July. I think we covered this.
Well, I guess if they're men, doesn't really count, because recently Pokimane did a collab with Nina Lynn. Now, if you've been watching,
I didn't know this though. You know who Nina
Oh
Lynn
my
is?
goodness. Yeah, I made a short making fun of her.
Oh, you're right. When she did that black synth that nobody could understand a goddamn thing she was saying.
Yeah, I was saying it's a black on Asian hate crime.
Yeah, I totally forgot you did that. That was fucking funny. And Nina Lynn is also the one that sexually assaulted that dude, though. The black guy. You know, there was that whole controversy about why is this Twitch streamer only banned for one day when she committed actual sexual assault.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Nina Lynn. So yeah, believe all victims, but only if they're women. Yeah, kind of spot on from Rev here. Like, dude, how you gonna do a collab with somebody that is like on camera multiple times? By the way, multiple times. Committing sexual assault. It happened twice, and then she was making jokes about it. She was like in this fucking this car with some other dude. She's like, "Oh wait, you can't make jokes anymore. You'll get canceled for it." Obviously, she was doing a black accent when saying it, and then she's like, "You're not gonna hold this against me in 3 months, right?" Like, dude, you sexually assaulted a dude. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but I mean, she really didn't okay, banned for a day. Nothing really happened to her. Like, I don't think.
Well,
I
Twitch retroactively rebanned her, to be fair, for a week.
I hope she gets sued. I absolutely hope she gets sued.
Oh, absolutely. Again, I just want to remind everybody, Tone got a 2-week ban for calling an objectively fat bitch fat. You would think that sexual assault would get you permanently kicked off the platform. But no.
No, you're right. No, these are the type of women that believe men cannot be raped. Whatever. I don't care. It's your channel.
You can say rape is my show. I don't give a fuck.
watching the main channel, you know who Nina Lynn is. She has assaulted multiple men live on Twitch, and she has recently come out and apologized, quote unquote, apologized for the uncomfortable clips. Imagine if
yes, I to be fair, I would consider actual clips of you committing a felony sexual assault. That is a bit uncomfortable. I feel like there's other words we could use, but uncomfortable technically works.
and described their allegations like this, and she's mocking the victims. It's a whole mess, but of course, that's who Pokimane surrounds herself with, and
oh, Bridget, it's apparently her parents didn't teach her not to touch the fucking balls of a guy. Dude, she also went viral for talking about how she used to so viciously physically beat and abuse her brother that her family had to flee to China because the authorities, believed it was her dad doing it.
What the fuck?
You didn't see that?
No.
Dude, yeah, Nina Lynn proudly, and she's in this panel with a bunch of Asian people, and they all just start looking really fucking uncomfortable. She's like, yeah, I used to abuse my brother. From he was like from the time he was like 6 to 13 or like 8 to 15. We had to flee to China because of it. She was singing like she was proud that she used to just so viciously beat the fuck out of her little brother. They had to flee to a different country so her dad didn't go to jail because they thought it was him.
Scum of the fucking earth. Oh my goodness.
Again, but this is a Twitch golden child. Remember, Tone banned for calling a fat bitch fat, but this is a Twitch golden child.
Well, yeah, because Dan Clancy likes all the thoughts, and she's definitely one of them.
Dude, Dan Clancy, like, he puts my boy Paul's gooner levels to shame, and Paul be a fucking gooner, son.
She says, believe all victims until I guess it's Nina Lynn. But anyways, doing the stuff, by the way. And you can see my response to Pokimane, where I said, we get it, little bro. You need engagement, but come on. Now you might see this tweet has been deleted because
doesn't have the self-awareness enough to not post it. But once she starts getting roasted, immediately deletes it. Guys, tweets are forever, all right? If you're a big enough streamer or whatnot, that shit's getting screenshot. You know, there's going to be clips. It's going to be in other people's YouTube videos. At least stand by it. No, there's no point in even deleting the tweet. In fact, double down, repost the tweet. Repost it and be like, you know what? I know that this is going to get clipped into oblivion. I know the screenshots are there. So, you know what? Here's some words of wisdom. And then post like a Bible verse or something. Like, truly double down. There's no reason to ever. The only time I delete tweets is if I make like an egregious ass typo. I'm like, Jesus, I don't want people to think I'm a fucking retard. I don't know if you got any thoughts.
Too late for that.
Thank you.
Pokimane deleted her post in disgrace. And, well, it's mainly because people were clowning on her. But don't worry, Ludwig, of all people,
oh, Hassan's little bitch boy, let's go.
Ludwig would have something to say. He is defending thy lady.
Yeah, I didn't know that Pokimane and Ludwig were dating because I don't care. They are, aren't they?
Hadn't he taught her how to roll over onto her back and show her belly?
Well, that's what he does for Hassan, so that's probably probably taught her that, or vice versa. She actually may have taught him. To be fair, I don't know that they're dating. I'm not sure at all. That's just what I've heard. I don't actually care about these streamers' personal lives. I just like watching gassed up mids fail. So,
which one do you think wears the shot collar in the relationship?
Oh, absolutely Ludwig. Absolutely Ludwig.
He comes in responding to an XQC response where XQC said, daily reminder that I was doing GTA roleplay by day, slots by night, in my quarter of streaming until everyone, her, farmed me and Trainwrecks TV for drama and clicks. Missed me with that energy. Walk the.
How can he type and it actually look intelligent, but when you hear him speak, he sounds like the product of like birth by radioactive baboon? Like,
I've never actually met them or like seen them rather.
Maybe he's some sort of foreign. Yeah, French Canadian. Okay, so he's French Canadian, but like he is retarded. He is. Anytime like history, like just the concept of history comes up on his channel, he'll be like, you know, talking about World War II and you know, talk about communism or you know, make it sound like the American Civil War. He's a moron, dude. He is literally fucking retarded. Yeah, he's the worst kind of Canadian.
Walk. And Ludwig says, you can reply to your post directly.
What? His chat had to explain the concept of precipitation to him? I didn't know that. That's fucking hilarious.
It's on the same website where XQC would say, also, I just read this again, and what the F are you even saying? People know where I stand on everything, always. Do you think she doesn't know that's how I view things? Pick unrelated.
Because Jellywig, that's funny. To XQC's credit, he is unabashedly honest. He does say ridiculous shit and stands by ridiculous shit. So he does have a point here. Like, even if he is fucking retarded, he's at least honest. And I'll give him credit for that.
This is the composition of Ludwig's spine, in case you're confused. But Ludwig would say, yeah, just say it to her instead of replying to Fearbuck. You are 30 years old, learning how to grow a spine from Jellywig.
Now, that's true. He is 30 years old. However, so is Pokimane. Her egg's drying up. It's okay to be a 30-year-old man. It's pretty rough to be childless 30 years old as a woman. Like, you're running out of time is all I'm saying.
Well, I mean,
First of all,
what you gonna do? I mean, she is mid. What are you gonna do? She doesn't even know how to woman right, in my opinion. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you know that you can't get pregnant by swallowing them, right?
Isn't Pokimane like 30 years old? So like, what are you talking? First of all, when did 30 years old become like an insult? Is that really that old? It's a bit weird. But anyways, internet user Jacob would say, not sure this is the best career decision, Luddy boy. And Ludwig, getting ratioed, would say, it's Twitter. Nothing that happens on this website matters. We both going live tomorrow to stream video games to thousands of people. Just enjoy your time on the spinning rock, man.
I would not say that nothing that happens on this site doesn't matter. I would like to remind you guys of something. Let's see if I can find it here real quick. Let's see. Let me find I'll find the tweet. Entertain the chat while I'm looking this up, please, Cindy.
Oh man, I did not know he told somebody that he didn't he actually admitted he didn't know what precipitation was. That's crazy. Like I will
Alrighty.
absolutely admit when I don't know a word, but damn.
I would like to remind y'all, yes, what you say on Twitter, unfortunately, does matter. PR officer loses job over racist Twitter comment. So, yes, Justine Sacco, Corp Comms at AIC, she posted a tweet. You know what? Apparently the tweet is not here, but I'll go ahead and just, there we go, images. Going to Africa, hope I don't get AIDS. Nah, just kidding. I'm white. Fired by the time she was off the plane.
Damn. Oh, did you hear about the trans woman, I think? I never know quite how to put it. That got fired by her company. She didn't say where she worked for taking photos.
I did. That shit was so funny. It had the captions like, look at the new trans person who's about to ruin your life, the new trans HR person who's about to ruin your life or whatever.
Yeah, that one. I was like, damn, no, do not fuck with the internet ever.
Well, especially because they had the gall, this creature, this dude cosplaying as a woman, then had the gall to call it cancel culture. It's like, no, you're kind of actually been doing this to us for quite a fucking while. I would not consider that being canceled. That's just, you're creating an unsafe work environment for people that you potentially ideologically disagree with. Yeah, that seems like a fireable offense to me. Yes, the internet will always win. Exactly, Demon Carol.
And Frederick Douglass, Twitter user Frederick Douglass, coming in with the massive ratio on Ludwig, saying, speaking about spineless, how does Hassan's shock collar feel? Oh, but you can't get offended.
I told you he's the one that wore the shock collar. Nothing? Are you muted? There you go.
No, I just think that's crazy. Oh, man.
Just enjoy your time on the spinning rock. And Ludwig says, should have left it in the drafts, Fred. I disagree. Frederick Douglass destroyed you, Jellywig, pretty impressively. And Frederick Douglass responds by saying, like how Mogul Mail got left in the drafts after Hassan made the boss call. And that's right, because Ludwig's main channel, Mogul.
I was going to say, this reads like a different fucking language to me. What the fuck is Mogul Mail? I have no concept of what this means.
I don't know.
Stopped making videos almost entirely.
So yeah, apparently Mogul Mail is Ludwig's main channel. I didn't know that. That's how little I know about these motherfuckers. I knew nothing about them. I just like seeing people fail.
After he made a piece where he made a small jab at Hassan, who, by the way, the related comment was because Hassan said that streaming is harder than a 9-to-5. And
dude, when Hassan said that, I made a video on it. Added extra context to what he was saying. I didn't just share like the little 30-second clip that was going viral. I've shared like the full 2 or 3 minutes before and 2 or 3 minutes afterwards. My video it did really well, but it had like a 30% like ratio to like 60-70% dislikes, all with Hassan Brigaders like just coming in hating on the video, saying it's like, oh yeah, you didn't show the context, you took that out of context. It's like, dude, I showed more context to this than any single other person covering this fucking situation. It was incredible. I'd never been brigaded by Hassan fanboys before. It felt like a rite of passage.
Wow. Hey, kudos to you. Why not just community note him?
I don't know if community notes was a thing yet or not, to be honest. This was that long ago.
Oh, okay, fair enough. They're easy to piss off, though.
Oh, dude, because they're so fucking soy, bro. Like, Hassan fans, anytime I make an anti-Hassan video at this point, I expect to get it, and I live for it. Like, all right, Hassan video, and I know this is going to have a lower than 50% like ratio, and that's A-okay.
Took a tiny shot at the guy, and Ludwig got the boss call. Hassan said, "How dare you? How dare you, sir?" But anyways, back on the leash, boy. That's right. Ludwig, you have no room to be calling anyone spineless. All right. Now, of course, continuing with Pokimane, she gave some advice on how to handle breakups.
Have you seen this clip? Because I have seen this clip. Have you seen this one, Cindy?
This is new to me.
Okay. Great. I want your thoughts. I'll let this play out in its entirety, unless, of course, you have anything to add while it's playing. But I'll stay silent. I would love the female perspective, as I, a big dumb man, this is too highbrow for me.
And move on. And some stills from this clip are making the rounds. You'll see.
Oh no, is he not going to play the clip? Hold on, just in case he's not going to play the clip. I'm going to find it while this is playing.
Why in just a second.
But it's coming for you, okay? So don't fret. And just know it's going to be okay. I actually, throughout my whole life, whether it was a boy in high school or a boy now, I have one major tip for breakups, and it's a bit more of a psychological tip. It's not like a focus on yourself, go to the gym. Everybody hears that shit, okay? Let me tell you a tip that you're going to feel like you're mind controlling yourself a little bit, okay? It's a practice called noting. And basically what it means is, when you go through a breakup and you can't stop thinking about them. You're like, oh, I'm so depressed and I wish this and I wish that and I wish I did this and I wish they did that and blah, 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 blah. As soon as you feel good about yourself, as soon as you laugh, as soon as something good happens, take note. Literally think to yourself, be like, oh, I just laughed. And for the last 5 minutes, I don't know, I was looking at some funny TikToks and I didn't think of them. Think really hard and be like, oh, wow, that happened. And I forgot about them. And something about that just solidifies this new mindset of yours. And I find that works so well. And then you'll keep going back to this place.
Chat's she's so annoying. Here's the dealio. $50 super chat and I'll skip through this part.
And you note it and you're like, wait, I can feel better. Wait, I can laugh. Wait, I can be happy. I can blah, blah, blah. And before you know it, there's more of those moments than the sad ones.
Oh, no.
You're a fucking idiot.
All right.
There's better ways to have said that. Do things that make you smile that don't necessarily remind you of the other person. Go watch a movie. Go hang out with friends. Have a good time. Get your life back. Put things in order. Take care of yourself. Not just the gym. Drink more water. Have a good time. Learn to actually enjoy yourself again. Hey, I said the same thing much more cohesively. Oh my goodness.
I would also say she's like, do things to make yourself feel better. And then she's like, everybody says go to the gym. You've heard that a million times. Yeah, there's a reason people say that, because going to the gym, when you work out, you're pumping your endorphins. Endorphins make you happy. Dude, we learned this in fucking Legally Blonde. There's a reason people say go to the gym. What are you talking about? Is this whole self-care thing? Also, this whole this practice of noting. Don't people do that? Isn't that normal?
Why are you putting a terminology, a stupid terminology, right? Sounds like something Mormon. Soaking. Oh my gosh, you're fucking stupid, lady.
Yeah. So after my divorce, right? After me and my second wife split, that movie, that Weird Al biopic that's a joke, the one starring Daniel Radcliffe. You know what I'm talking about? I'll take that as a no.
No.
Okay, well, Harry Potter plays Weird Al in a Weird Al biopic, and it's fucking great. Watch it; it's incredible. But anyway, that's not the point. Point is, Me and my ex split. You know, she was gone. She's my wife. It split. Paul came over. It's been, it had been a couple of weeks. I was down in the dumps. Like, oh, this is my wife. She's gone. What am I gonna do? This, that, and the other. This was like a month before I started doing YouTube. Right. This was in November, and I started doing YouTube the next month in December. And I was just a fucking wreck. But we popped that movie on because I've been wanting to see it, and it was the first time I had laughed in like 2 weeks. And I realized, I was like, oh shit, this is the first time I've laughed since my wife left. And like, I didn't note it. I realized it and I moved on. However, because it was impactful, I remember it. I didn't have to consciously think to note this because it's inherent. You notice things like that.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
how brain dead are these broads that you have to like, I might forget that this thing made me laugh. Let's make a note.
Well, think about it this way. She looks like the type of girl that would go back to a guy who physically assaulted her repeatedly. Like, I would never take her advice on anything. But you also, when you're in that kind of situation where you lose like your wife or whatever, you are in a mental place that is not going to be like, oh, I should remember something Pokimane said. No, you have to find yourself again. Oh my gosh.
Dude, although I want to be a fly on the fucking wall for the one person that thinks that. Like, dude, they just had their heart broken or whatever. Their wife, their boyfriend, their girlfriend, whatever leaves them. They're like, okay, WWPD. What would Pokimane do?
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, Pokimane, don't do it. Yeah, people are clowning on her. Nuck saying, unmarried 30-year-old virtue signaling multi-millionaire streamer woman who's been through messy relationship drama with other streamers gives breakup advice to her audience of desperately lonely 17-year-old boys.
Oh no, don't say noted. You're doing thing.
No, that, to be fair, him saying noted was the joke.
I know.
What a fucking takedown, though. Also, I love she's like, whether it was a boy in high school or like, somebody now, which, because to my knowledge, she's never acknowledged being in a relationship or anything, because you're going to lose your army of simps who are sending you money over and over if you're in a relationship. The whole reason they send you money is because they want your attention. They think you're attainable, even though you're obviously not. So when she says, or anything recent, she's basically acknowledging that she has had boyfriends that she just hasn't talked about, that she's keeping secret because she wants your simp chat money. Leon has changed. Yes, I'm in a very different space right now.
Noted.
She's doing
advice
the salute.
about relationship.
Yeah, which, to be fair, based. You know what? I might become a Pokimane fan now. Like, I see her doing the salute. Oh, you know what? Maybe she's got some good points.
Don't let her charm you.
Married or been in a relationship longer than your last stream should be ignored like the plague on steroids.
Our Sim 17, though, when I was 17, I wasn't chasing 30-year-olds. To be fair, she's a 30-year-old that doesn't look 30. Like, if I'm because of all the makeup and stuff, if I'm being objective, I would think that she was in her mid-20s or whatnot. Also, dude, when you're 17 years old, you fucking horny for anything. Let's be real. Like, that's what Twitch is. Twitch is just the grooming app, right? You get all these fucking titty streamers and these hot tub streamers and whatnot, and they're streaming to an audience of 13 to 17-year-olds because it ain't no fucking adult watching Twitch. At least I would think. Like, I don't know, dude. The only thing I used to use Twitch for, and this is way back in the day, was when Magic the Gathering would they would live stream the Magic finales and the grand tournaments and whatnot to Twitch. And so that was like how, you learn about the meta, you learn what decks are popping off, stuff to that effect. So and once they stopped streaming that to Twitch, I had no use for it. I don't know if you've ever used Twitch, but
no. I haven't, like, I run things for Palia, and that is it. That is the only real. I don't even stick around.
Yeah, no, I find Twitch just to be, and it's always been a terrible site. I've always hated it. Not always for like the political or social reasons. It's just also just a terrible site to use. Like, its AI is ugly. It doesn't respond properly. Like,
3-year-old talking like she's 14. Oh, geez. Pokimane giving breakup advice. Yeah, you get the point. Okay, Pokimane is getting dunked on. Very rightfully so, but
even her symbol, like,
I want to take a little
Pokimane up there, looks like it's made out of pink jizz.
Jesus Christ.
It does.
turn of events here. Something a little more serious. In case you have not seen, Brandon Buckingham, who's a YouTuber I respect a lot, I really enjoy his content. He's not doing great right now. If you're not the praying type, that's fine. But if you are, say a prayer for Brandon Buckingham. He's in really rough shape. He was overseas recently, and it looks like he got something very serious while he was over there. And he's in heart, lung, liver, and kidney failure. Like, he's really not doing well. So if you want,
To be fair, he does seem like he's doing better than Pokimane.
say
That's
a prayer
because
for this
he's
guy.
actually close to God.
There you go.
He's really struggling. It doesn't look great. I hope him a very speedy recovery, but it doesn't look great for the guy, and I wish him nothing but the best. I hope a very speedy recovery for him. And yeah, if you're the praying type, say something for Brandon. He's clearly going through a lot right now. But anyways, that's a little turnaround from a goofy video where we're making fun of Pokimane. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video. As always.
So yeah, that's that. Just wanted to, again, dunk on Broads for a bit. Absolutely hilarious. So, I don't know, final thoughts. Is her career actually ruined? No. But do I think that her downfall will come soon? I actually do. Like, people have been turning on her. She's been a Twitch golden child for ages. People are turning on her in droves. I really do want to see it happen. I want to see an end to the Twitch ethot era. Like, if you want to be a bodacious babe and actually play video games, you're good at them or whatnot, again, use your assets. I'm a capitalist. Use your assets. But I need some brains to go with the boobs. You know, like, it's just titties just ain't enough anymore. I need some brains to go with it.
Oh man,
what's her social blade look? That's a good question. I'll check right now. Let's see, social blade. Man, if she's been, I'm gonna look like a real fucking moron if she's been growing. All right, Pokimane.
well, I don't know, because I mean, you look at Hassan, right? Yes, he has great numbers, but I heard,
Ooh, no, she's down.
ooh,
Yeah, she's subscribers in the last 30 days. She's down 10K. Let's see. Her views are up, but her subs are down. So like she's getting new views, but it seems like people aren't sticking around. Also, Jesus Christ, 6.63 million subs.
yeah, I don't think 10,000 is gonna really hurt her.
Yeah, I guess not. Also, I think this is YouTube. Yeah, this is YouTube. Hold on, we need to check Twitch because that's where. There we go. Because that's her main bag. She's still down. I mean, it's not, again, she's got, yeah, it's not by a lot at all. She's got almost fucking 10 million followers. Why? Why you keep giving these motherfuckers 10 million? Fucking hell. But yeah, she is down. Yeah, followers, negative 260, minus 75. Oh, she gained 37. So daily average, she's losing 230. Weekly average, she's losing about 1,000. Last 30 days, she's lost 7,000. So again, I want to see an end to this sort of content. I do. It's granted, I'll have to find something else to dunk on. But yeah, so that's that. But we're gonna shift gears, and we're also gonna make fun of the bras from Wicked.
Lord,
They're just weird, dude. This is weird. Have you been watching any of this? The original press tour for the first one, any of this one? Have you been following it? Oh, before we do, I got to announce there's a couple super chats that came in. Melissa Lord for a 2-banger. Thank you so much. Truly appreciate you. Says sorry for your loss, Leon. I hope you were okay. Thank you. Yes, I'm doing a-okay. It's something we saw coming for a while now. I was already mentally prepped for it. I mean, don't get me wrong. It still sucks. Anytime you lose a grandparent, it's awful. But went to the viewing today, and it was great to have like nearly the whole family together. Everybody getting along or pretending to get along, having conversations. I mean, dude, I was sitting there not sitting there. We were up around mingling for like 5 hours, hanging out with my aunt, with my sister, my uncles, cousins, the whole nine. So yeah, it was very good. Like it sucks that it takes death to bring people together like that, especially when we have a whole ass holiday for that in like 5-6 days from now. But yeah, no, I'm good. Thank you. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much, Melissa. And then our boy Jake Martin coming in with a 5-banger, the gassiest of gassed up mids. Fucking facts. Shout out. Thank you so much, Jake. Thank you so much, Melissa. Truly appreciate you. Let's get you guys a clip real quick. You know what? Here we go. Let's do this one.
Name one word that starts with G pronounced like J. Gentrification. Shoot, should have thought of that. I was just in San Francisco.
Alrighty. So yeah, something is very wrong with the Wicked cast. Before we get into it, Cindy, what are your thoughts?
When I saw all the like stuff that was happening for the first Wicked movie, I mean, Ariana Grande was basically just trying to work the shaft on that black lady right there. I'm pretty sure it's because she had those claws and couldn't do it herself. But like, it was really weird and uncomfortable to just hear her keep, like, as you kept saying, gassing up the black lady and it just being like, oh, you're so perfect. You're so wonderful. It's like, shut up. Oh my God.
It's uncomfortable. Like earlier we were making fun of that video because that chick who committed the sexual assault was like, oh, you know, I apologize for my uncomfortable video. This is what uncomfortable looks like. Just watching this is disturbing. I can't figure out what it is. And mind you, guys, I like the musical. I've liked the Wicked musical for years. The music is great. It's fun. I've not seen the movie. I really don't have interest in seeing the movie because I've already got the musical. But like, I'm glad people are enjoying it. But these press tours have been strange.
No, Ariana needs an intervention. Okay, something's going on with her. She needs
so
help.
Does Cynthia Erivo.
Is that who that lady is?
The black one, yeah, Cynthia Erivo.
Okay.
I'm not convinced it's a lady. She was on GQ's Man of the Year. But all right, so yeah, let's get into this.
You are such a gift. You brought such light into the room. Thank you very much.
We appreciate
for coming
you.
into this room. It's been a pleasure working with you. It's been a pleasure spending time with you. It's been a pleasure getting to know you.
Thank you for that.
Yours is pink.
It's lovely. Yeah, it is, isn't it? It is actually.
We love you very much.
That's lovely.
This was really fun.
Oh,
We won't have to miss each other. We won't have to.
We love,
Nice to
like,
see you.
we're always texting.
Yes.
We're together. We see each other. Thank you. Nice to see you.
Like, all of that was strange. They were like humans, aliens pretending to be human. Like, oh, that one's pink. It's like, okay, you know your colors. That's good. It made me feel uncomfortable watching this.
Are they in a relationship together? Because I feel like the Cynthia lady is the one that's like controlling the situation
Oh,
and
dude,
the
she's
relationship.
absolutely the dom. She's absolutely the dom.
Oh my gosh, that's creepy.
What am I even watching? Hi, my name is Sydney. Welcome back to hell. And just a quick note before we do the video, this is the last week that you can use the code We Don't Waste on my tea website for 50% off the flavors Emerald Green and New York Breakfast.
Oh shit, she sells tea. She's coming for Smash JT's bag. Hope he doesn't sue.
I think she's been doing it
These
first.
teas are
Yeah, I know. I just want to take a Smash. What up, a la carte?
expiring, although tea doesn't really expire. And it's also the last period for a little while that you can get the flavor Emerald Green, because I don't know when I'm going to be reordering that. So if you like real green tea, or specifically my green tea, now is the time to get it, because I don't know if it will be coming back. I'm just trying to be honest with you all. Anyway, that is all. Obviously, check out the website. Lots of yummy flavors on there. And let's do the video. So I'm not going to lie to you all. I genuinely don't know how to introduce this topic. Or the
Good, because we did it for you. Guys, it's weird. There's no other way to put it. When making the the title for today's stream, it was like, weird is just, it's the word I have to use. It's such a benign insult, but it really does cover everything about this
video. This moment lives rent-free in my head, and if you don't know what it is, I'm sorry that I'm gonna have to be the one to tell you about it. There is something seriously and observably wrong with the cast of the film Wicked, and its now sequel, Wicked for Good, which is set to hit theaters on November 21, 2025. If you've been around this channel for any length of time, you already know that I think that most celebrities, by and large, are incredibly unhinged people.
I don't know, man. I was banging 7-gram rocks and
Okay, look, Charlie Sheen's unhinged, but he's fucking cool about it. Okay, like I would 100% hang with Charlie Sheen. I'd have a beer with Charlie Sheen. I have a friend who works at the post office. She did coke with Charlie Sheen, and she described him as an intellectual. I can believe it.
Finishing them because that's how I roll. I have one speed. I have one gear. Go.
Why?
I'm transgender and I'm binary and I don't want to be searched by a man.
Why?
My mother has all my baby teeth in her underwear drawer.
What? Seriously?
Yeah, she never told me that, but I found them there once.
All right, I'm gonna need.
Why were you digging in your mother's underwear drawer as an adult?
Hey. Oh my gosh. I don't want to be near my mother's underwear drawer, and I love my mother. Oh my goodness.
Well, to be fair, it'd be even weirder if you did it and you hated your mother. Like, but anyway, like, out of all of those, Charlie Sheen's was kind of the most normal. Like,
yes,
I was banging 7 gram rocks. That's how I roll. Like, that's kind of the most normal response. Compare that sentence to my mother has all of my baby teeth in her underwear drawer. I found them there. Like, banging 7 gram rocks is actually way more normal than sniffing around in your fucking mom's underwear drawer.
I need to write my mother and tell her I am so sorry. And thank you for not being that weird. Oh my gosh.
Need you to stop. But somehow, for some reason, the cast of the Wicked movies have shown us that it is in fact possible to extend beyond Hollywood's usual bizarreness.
I didn't know that was happening.
So let's check in to see how everyone is doing.
Yeah.
Well, okay. That well.
She said meow?
Everyone is doing.
Yeah.
Well,
is she saying meow?
Yes.
There has to be additional context. She didn't just randomly meow at her co-star, did she?
She could see her aura. Oh my gosh. It was a kitty aura, like I have no idea. I don't know where to go with that.
To me, I can't judge it. Like, if we get a struggle stream, and that's what this is a struggle stream. I can't judge. This is so fucking weird.
okay. That well. For those of you who don't know or who are thankfully not familiar, singer Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo starred in both of the Wicked films alongside actress Michelle Yeoh and Jeff Goldblum. Wait, he's in this? I love him.
Yeah, but your scientists were so preoccupied with whether or not they didn't stop to think if they should.
But unlike the usual criticism that people have for Hollywood film and television these days, the commentary here is more about how the cast of these movies are getting stranger and stranger and more.
Now, to the movie's credit, it's doing numbers. 30 mil opening day. Like, it is doing better than pretty much anything we've fucking seen this year. And Hollywood needs it. Hollywood needs the dub. Holy shit, they're drowning. But yeah, the behind the scenes stuff it's strange. I don't think the marketing's helping. I think people are just actually genuinely interested in this movie and this story. I don't think people see these two acting all like meowing at each other in interviews and they're like, I'm going to go see Wicked now. Right?
Well, I mean, like maybe a couple of people in Wyoming heard that and they were like, I must see it now. But like, no, I didn't even
Wyoming?
know there's like a school in Wyoming that has kitty litter in the bathroom.
Oh, okay. I heard that story. I didn't know that was in Wyoming, though. Okay, good joke.
I think it's
Wyoming. That
Wyoming.
went right over my head.
And more skinny. To the extent that people are sharing side-by-side pictures of how Grande, Erivo, and Yeoh used to look before.
She was beautiful. What happened?
I knew that Ariana Grande and Michelle Yeoh used to be, you know, thicker. They're looking disgusting now. I didn't know that Cynthia Erivo didn't used to look like a fucking vampire. I mean, she's still not attractive, but
now she's even worse.
Yeah, that's better.
Oh man, I feel like that's a crime what they did to Ariana. Like, oh my goodness, because she was gorgeous. What happened?
I feel like that's a crime what they did to Michelle Yeoh, dude. You already Asian, like you were already tiny. That's your people's default setting.
We don't need to count your ribs.
Dude, this is like in a fucking create a character video game and like you slide the slider all the way to the most skinny. Man, I did that in Tony Hawk as a joke. I don't actually want people to look like that.
Yeah. Or they made like a blood pact with Satan. or whatever the hell is going on here.
A
Why does
vampire.
everybody look emaciated
Oh, I thought that was you, not Cindy Watson. I thought that was you talking for a second.
and scared of food?
Oh, I said a vampire.
Anyway, anytime I see really anybody from the Wicked cast doing an interview, someone's crying.
And I hope you will be there for the rest of my life. I will be.
Fucking gag me to death! I am so sick of this whiny, crying bullshit!
You will be too, and it's been the privilege of my life.
Or comforting somebody else.
Was fierce in the protection, fierce in keeping the energy.
Not an attempted finger hold or saying so many words that have so little meaning. When you watch enough of this, you want to blow your brains out.
Both disappeared.
Yes.
She's not wrong. This is so uncomfortable. I keep saying it, but it's like, were they told to do this? Is this natural? I never saw. To be fair, it's not like I followed. Go for it.
The way she looked hurt because Cynthia took her hand back, that's real.
I've never really followed Ariana Grande's career. I don't know what she was like in interviews before this, but I can't imagine she was like this. I would think we would know, like, when and how and why. Fuck it, showing the where and who as well. The 5 W's of did this start? Where, how, when, why, and who did this start?
I feel like that's a fair question. We need to ask more. We need the FBI involved. There needs to be like an official investigation. Oh my goodness.
Andrew says, I adore Ariana Grande. It's scary how she somehow looks skinnier than she already was. Right, because like, dude, on that Nickelodeon show or whatever back in the day, what was it Sam and Cat? She was small then. She was small then. Like, it's genuinely concerning.
In your roles.
I
did not see Ariana. I did not see Cynthia. I saw Glinda and I saw Elphaba on screen. You were remarkable.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. I thought we were against unrealistic body standards. Why is this not unrealistic? They are skeletal.
I mean, you make a good point, but honestly, that's the most normal thing. Like the fact that they're anorexic is the most normal thing about their relationship.
Fair.
And the bizarre behavior has continued.
I can't tell Zach's is being serious because I could believe that. Like, not literally per se, but like if you've got this much of a caloric deficit, that your mental faculties don't fire on all cylinders. I can 100% believe that. I don't know if it's true, but
continued during the latest press tour leading up to the 2025 film's release. Grande and Erivo's bond is clearly super tight. They've talked about being trauma bonded from the intense filming process, but
intense filming process? What are you talking? There's no way. Dude, Kubrick made Shelley Duvall do the same scene 127 times. That is an intense filming process. What the fuck was so intense about singing songs in front of a fucking green screen?
In a time where we can't be mean to women because that's awful.
Right.
And you should never do it. So yeah, no, they're being pampered too. Oh.
After everything I've seen this stream, there's no way hell you can convince me they're not fucking. But how? I feel like they would break. I want to think about that. Fuck.
It's not the bed creaking you're hearing, it's the bone clacking.
Their actions often veer into this hyper emotional, touchy-feely, almost performative territory that is deeply uncomfortable to watch. These videos are genuinely so weird that I don't know what to do with myself. When you watch enough of these two together, you realize that the simplest, least profound, least interesting questions bring about these absurd overreactions where they act as if every single thing being asked of them or being spoken in their direction has some alternate meaning that just means something to everybody. I don't know. Let me just show you. During the Paris premiere of Wicked for Good, the pair were asked to describe each other's auras, and the whole thing is just...
They always look surprised. Like, they always look like deer in the headlights.
Cindy, what does my aura look like to you?
Retarded, like the rest of you.
Good answer. I'm sure it's a better answer than what either of them will give.
I don't even know.
If you had to describe each other's aura, what color would it be?
Oh my God. What sort of question is that?
I'm you know what? I think I'm gonna turn into a full-on misogynist after this. I feel
Good.
it.
I welcome you to the team. Yes, we need more misogynists. Like I will treat you almost as an equal, but not quite because you are still a woman. You're beneath me, but you'll be like one of the house slaves, right? I'm gonna treat you bad like one of the field ones, but
I
I
make a
will give you
good
like a warm
sandwich.
bed. Exactly. You're gonna be my house Cinny. Sounded really wrong.
That's a nice question. An aura.
Yellow.
For me?
Sunshine. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my god.
It
I
doesn't
hate
sound
women.
like she's even speaking. Like she doesn't know English. Yellow.
I know.
Sunshine.
I know what they remind me of. Johnny Depp in that Charlie and the Chocolate Factory movie.
I see it. You're right. Like he was so. The thing is, he was uncomfortable in that movie, and that's how he chose to play the character. And it was a weird choice, but it was at least unique, and it was very obvious he was acting. I don't know if these two are acting, but you're right. Willy Wonka and Johnny Depp's Willy Wonka. That's what these two are doing. You're so correct.
Oh, thank you.
And like also, I think there's also purple.
That was very good. I see like
That was very good. It's like she's talking to a fucking 4-year-old.
Just meow. You sound smarter when you meow. Oh, you made me break my camera, lady. Oh my gosh.
Depp was going for a child that never grew up. It fits. She acted less like a child when she was still a child on Nickelodeon.
like a ciel bleu. You know, like aqua.
Wow,
And like
I'm so moved by that response. So specific.
This
Did
is
they
so
actually look up? Like, no, there is a thing about aura reading, right? But aura colors meant something. Purple could mean something like you are having malicious thoughts. Like you don't even know what you're saying.
Bitch, she's a vampire. Of course she's having malicious thoughts.
Oh my goodness.
But also, like, this is the way she responded. She's like, "Oh, that means so ciel blue. That means so much to me." It's like, what the fuck? I need to see a psychologist or someone break this down. I need Sydney Watson. She is a doctor. I don't know what kind of doctor she is. Someone in the chat, you guys can let me know. Because for all I know, she has a doctor of psychology. But I need a professional to tell me what they think of this, because I'm just so I don't know what I'm witnessing.
specific and like sunset orange.
No, do not kiss her
so
here.
much.
I
Yeah,
don't need
thank
to
you
see
for that.
Yours is pink.
It's lovely.
Oh, so that was the context of yours is pink. She was talking about the aura of the person interviewing her. But what does it mean? What's a pink aura mean? You like Barbie? Like what?
Oh. Hold on.
Are you looking up what a pink aura means right now?
I am. Love, compassion, and kindness.
Yeah, I wouldn't get any of that from a fucking reporter. From a journalist? That's the opposite. Love, compassion, kindness are the opposite traits of a journalist.
Oh my goodness.
Professional diagnosis. They're fucking insane. You're right. Yeah, dude, I need to ask TDS, Master of the TDS, what his professional opinion is of these two.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It is actually.
We love you very much.
That's
This was really
lovely.
fun.
This to me seems like how drug users behave when they're high.
Oh, I think I
You know, the
strained my
ones that
eyes
use,
from
like,
the eye roll.
Look, I've been high. I've been high multiple times, different substances and whatnot. I do get very lovey-dovey when I'm like on shrooms or acid or whatnot. It's just very much mellows me out, makes me chill. Paul, you're in the chat. You've seen me while tripping. Please tell me I'm not like this, right?
He gets
I need your confirmation. I'm not like this, right?
The uppers, MDMA, not the people who inject heroin into their eyeballs.
Well, that is certainly a fun lead-in, because you see, Sydney tasked me today with doing a really exciting introduction to the sponsor of today's video, but
All right, you guys know how it works. We let the ad reads play out.
I don't know how to beat heroin in your eyeballs, but you could be very cool just like me and get yourself a Plod note pen. This little guy is unbelievably useful and unbelievably cool, so let's hear from today's sponsor,
flawed. You know, whenever I cover topics like this, I end up with endless pages of notes and quotes and random thoughts.
Paul says, no, I just get more belligerent in my arguing. When I'm drinking, yeah, but when I'm on shrooms, really?
And sometimes trying to keep track of all of that is an absolute nightmare. But that's why I've started using Claude NotePen, the AI-powered note taker that has changed the way that I work. It is thumb-sized and wearable, so you can clip it onto your shirt, bag, or lanyard. Just press once and it records your conversations, voice memos, or meetings. And then it automatically uploads your audio to the Claude app, giving you a transcription of your notes, an AI-generated summary, a to-do list, or even a mind map. You can use your device for face-to-face conversation, especially during your lectures, meetings, interviews, anytime you need to capture anything. With NotePen, you can actually be present rather than frantically trying to keep notes. Even better, I can use Ask AI to find things really quickly, or even have it provide insights or suggestions on a topic. It also supports over 100 languages, recognizes different speakers, and can merge recordings. Every file is encrypted and stored, keeping your data safe with end-to-end encryption that meets global privacy standards. So if you're
You know, it's honestly seeing this ad read and it be so just like, it's very obviously like someone saying, yeah, spy gear. Domigal said spy gear. This is concerning, this sort of device. It seems like it's 100% like, oh, okay, yeah, the robot's taking over. And yet it's still less concerning than the actual content of the video we're watching. Like this ad break was a nice, okay, let's take a break from fucking Cynthia, Erivo, and Ariana Grande. I'm enjoying a commercial. What the fuck?
someone who deals with tons of meetings, ideas, discussions, this is honestly a lifesaver. So click the link in the description or go to the code on screen to get your Claude NotePen today.
What up, Bishop?
This is annoying people to the extent that we
What up,
even
Tiger
have
King?
parodies of it now. And honestly, they do a pretty good job.
What we chose to do with the roles was something that I think that should be studied.
Yeah. Where are you from?
Dayton, Ohio. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Dayton.
They're not creepy enough. These two girls aren't creepy enough to be doing this properly. That's the thing. Like, this is, I get what they're going for, but it doesn't work because they're overselling it. It's you have to sell it even more.
It's
think
because the blonde chick doesn't have that vapid 1,000-yard stare while looking at you that you can only master through a lot of drugs. Yeah.
Yes.
Did I say something wrong?
They have actual emotion, that's why.
Stand by Cynthia during this hard time. I mean, her battling cancer.
Oh no, I'm just bold. You're the most open.
All right, that got me. I wasn't expecting that. That was good.
Person I've ever worked with, just so open and willing and generous and kind.
What does she wipe with those? Good lord.
Dude, the nails terrify me. Like, what sort of fashion statement is that?
It makes her look like a black Freddy Krueger.
Honestly, yeah, that's what Freddy sees in his nightmares.
I worked with you as well. You know, I worked with the Ariana Grande.
This is also my first time ever doing a jump.
You have been the light of the day.
Oh, I want to be a part of this. Let me say something stupid too.
For the room. Thank you very much
We
for
appreciate
coming
you.
into this room today. We needed.
All right. I don't usually use headphones for these recordings, right? I normally just let stuff play on my speakers, but I'm on a mobile setup right now, so I'm using headphones. This is mixed. This particular interview is mixed so fucking weird. It's like some of their words are coming in the left ear and some are coming in the right ear. Left ear, right ear. I flipped those, and it's very discombobulating. I don't know who mixed this interview, who did the audio mixing on it, but it's atrocious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this strange and uncomfortable, overly emotional behavior does not stop here. During another particularly uncomfortable interview, the two leading Wicked ladies sat down with a French podcaster called Sally. And this interview is just, well, let me show you.
Okay. So the one on the right, Sally, that is 100% the type of black chick that if we saw in a video game, we would roast, right? It's like, oh, look, it's woke. Oh, it looks like she's got the side of her head shaved in part, like stuff like that, right? Dude, next to Cynthia Erivo, she looks so hot.
Yeah.
Like
she looks really gorgeous. Oh my goodness.
Oh, go for it. I'm
got
sorry.
Nice plump cheeks. She looks human.
Right. Yeah. That's the bar. Just standing next to Cynthia Erivo makes you look human. Dude, as much as I've railed against how much I find fat bitches to be disgusting, if I saw a fat bitch next to Cynthia Erivo, it might make me rethink my choices. Might. I probably wouldn't, but there's a chance. Tyra King from 5banger says, for condolences. Thank you very much, brother. I do truly appreciate that. Let me give you a clip here, man. It means the world to me. Thank you.
How the musical should have looked.
I was going to say, yeah, I figured we needed something normal looking after this. So
Tiger King, thank you so much
beautiful.
because
I forget what the question was.
Feel better.
Yeah, I truly appreciate it, Tiger King. Thank you.
I was listening and I forgot that I was a part of this. I was really enjoying that's where I'm so sorry. I was on the verge of tears. I was like, I've seen you talk. I've seen you do that. I was like, oh my god.
Oh, you have.
Okay, no. I'm back.
It was like she kind of afraid to say it out loud. It's like really
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I was listening and I was like, oh, she's really going there.
Yeah. I didn't know I was.
She looks
My legs started shaking and every
jealous.
box that she
I'm proud of you.
What did you say, Cindy?
Ariana Grande there looks a little jealous that Cynthia was leaning towards that other girl, and then all of a sudden she's like snatching her hand back.
Armchair psychiatrist Cindy. All right, let's go.
Yeah, no, watch her body language. She's not happy.
Gosh.
Why are all of their reactions like this? It's like one of them says something that the other one thinks is profound, and then they just both sit there basking in the profoundness of it all. This is genuinely what I think being lobotomized would feel like. But here's the weird thing.
No, because look, watch old footage of people who are lobotomized. It's terrifying, much like this, but it's interesting. It's like, oh wow, such horrors, been thrust upon humanity. These evil, Frankensteinian doctors out here. And then you watch this, just like, oh, they weren't taking their adrenochrome. Like, I'm uncomfortable.
They act this way in basically all their interviews, and I am not exaggerating.
We have a good balance going.
Yeah,
We do.
Yeah, it'd be nice to like be in each other's spaces to learn in that and to address.
Do you think we're gonna see them together? Like, after all the wicked stuff is done and over with, do you think we're still gonna see them being around each other all the time and like giving interviews and being on red carpets? Like, what is the extent of how far this is going to go? Because this can't just be for the marketing for the movie. It's too surreal.
I'm waiting for, like, after all the glam for Wicked goes away, for one of them to be like, oh, that other person was a complete bitch, like, the entire time. I that's women in a nutshell, and I am waiting for it.
Which of them do you think will OD first?
Oh, definitely Cynthia. No, I'll take it back. Ariana Grande for sure. She already looks like she's halfway there.
Yeah, I think Grande as well. Yeah, look, whether or not Cynthia, she's black. Black motherfuckers they can hold their drugs. Unless you're George Floyd. But 9 out of 10 times, black people can hold their drugs. I think that it'll definitely be Ariana Grande ODing first.
Our own balances, like, we have more of one thing, and then to be able to learn something else from someone else is really special.
At the end of this video, Sally asks the women to look at one another and say something nice to the other person, and it went about.
Why? That's all they've been doing all the interview.
That's what I was gonna say. They've been literally gassing each other every fucking interview anywhere they've ever been. In fact, stop. Please say something mean, mildly mean. Just be like, I think your shoes are a terrible color, but I think they look nice on you. Do something like that.
Have you ever considered wearing a wig? Like,
yes.
As well as you'd expect. Once again,
deeply uncomfortable.
We swore we were not going to do this.
This is the thing that got us last time.
Yes.
We can't do it again.
I can't do
We
this.
can't do it again.
I feel really set up here. Oh,
I just love you. That's all.
That's good. I love you too. It has been a pleasure working with you. It's been a pleasure spending time with you. It's been a pleasure getting to know you. And I hope you will be there for the rest of my life.
I will be. And I hope you will.
You know,
I will be. That's 3 words, all one syllable. How did you struggle to say 3 one-syllable words back to back?
I'll be honest
too,
with
and
you.
it's been.
Yeah, go for it.
I don't think I could be an interviewer. I don't think I can control my facial features that well. And I know something like a fuck me would just like come out eventually. Oh my gosh.
I had to mute this. It was so cringe. Yeah, exactly, Paul. She hit a reboot mid-sentence.
Privilege of my life.
Guys, I am not trying to be a jerk here, but this is an interview for a movie, not a last-ditch therapy session to save your marriage. I have so much secondhand embarrassment watching these. I bet editing Sydney is just seizing up, having to watch them over and over and over again. One of the other things that a lot of people have been pointing out, not just with the first Wicked press junket, but with this new one, is just how touchy-feely these two are with each other.
Thank you. Thank you.
Why just a single finger? Like we know what pull my finger used to mean, and it was gross and uncouth and whatnot. We've seen this multiple times now. Why just a single finger?
I don't know. I don't know.
Also, she would be one hell of a proctologist.
Not with those nails.
Like I said, hell
Ew.
of a proctologist.
Ourselves and each other. I think there are little pieces of us that when we got to do this together, you brought such light into the room. Thank you very much.
Stop sniffing your hand.
I had to remove
The helicopter clip is so good.
the music and really most of the audio for copyright purposes, but yes, that is Ariana Grande trying to shoo away a helicopter flying above them so that her friend can cry in peace. This is just so...
What?
I'm going to say something here, and y'all are going to hate me for the truth. They make Pedro Pascal seem normal.
I hate you.
But am I wrong?
That's why I hate you.
So stupid, man. Put a fork in me now. I am done. I think part of the reason this also gives me the ick so much is because I admit I am a reasonably unemotional person out in the world, like with friends and family, different story. But, you know, in the public sphere, it's like watching people performatively have feelings like they do on TikTok and whatnot all the time. I just think, keep that to yourself. Be professional. None of this is professional. What are we doing? Have you seen enough though? No, you haven't. Let me give you some more. Anyway, in a group interview from early 2025, producer Mark Platt excitedly grabbed and shook Grande's arm. She seemed confused, and Erivo immediately reached over and pulled Grande away.
I don't get it.
You know, I don't feel so bad about not having female friends now.
Right, yeah, and by the way, Sons of Shadows, thank you so much for the raid. I truly appreciate you.
Hail to the Raiders.
What the fuck was that? First of all, what was he doing just grabbing and shaking her arm? That was also weird, mind you. That was weird. But then she's like trying to balance her elbow, and then she leans in and like caresses her. It's everything about this has me asking questions that I can't even articulate because my brain is now rebooting.
She treats her like she's soothing a trauma, cradling her arm, resting her head on the arm, and then
she just limp-wristed.
To be fair, she doesn't have the muscle mass to keep her wrist like taut. So,
oh, that's fair.
Watch these clips a lot of times now, and
Doesn't ever get any less weird. And in a shocking development that will in fact surprise none of you, this is actually a pattern of behavior, with Erivo acting like this towards Ariana Grande quite frequently, whether that is picking up her dress while she is walking, or when she's being hugged by a fan, Erivo pushes this guy away, which, like, honestly, fair enough. This guy should never have done this, and I can see how alarming this would be. But also...
Right, but that's the job for security, not the 65-pound vampire.
Yeah, but think about it, Leon. Which is most effective? Some crazy-looking bitch coming at you, or, you know, a police officer?
That's true. If I saw Cynthia Erivo coming towards me, I would also fucking bolt. Like, dude, I would turn into the Flash. Not Ezra Miller, but the Flash.
Her response is just very immediate and very protective. Even in this resurfaced clip from 2024,
she's
on the
hiding
carpet,
behind her.
I mean,
No, she's actually hiding behind her. That's not, oh, she's turned a certain way. No, she's behind her on purpose. Like, she's practically being shielded.
Yeah, from this angle, you're right.
Erivo stops Grande mid-sentence to fix her necklace while Grande awkwardly keeps trying to speak.
Been through this press tour. Something's bothering her. She's gonna fix something. I know. She's getting the fixing itch that Cynthia Erivo gets.
It's not there.
Oh my Lord, help me.
Okay, to be fair, I have done this to people, like when you've got a necklace on and like the boo with the necklace, and that's what it's called, not being weird, is like very awkwardly behind on the necklace. Hey, let's fix that real quick. It bothers me, but there's nothing wrong with the necklace here. That's what makes it weird. There's nothing wrong with the necklace here.
No, it was on the side, and I have done that myself, but I waited until they were done speaking in order to do it.
Fair enough.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, because the thing.
This, to me, just with my experiences with possessive people, really comes across like a bit of a peeing on your territory type thing. I don't think that's me reading into the behavior. I think that's what's happening here. Because why would you do this? Mid-interview, apparently this fixing itch pops up a lot because why are you messing with this woman's appearance all the time, bro? I'm honestly so mad at myself right now because I found this genuinely hilarious clip where Erivo is like dagger eyeing a bottle of water that Ariana Grande is trying to open and struggling to open. And Erivo is looking at it and giving it like a death stare. And I can't find it now. I didn't save it because I'm not smart. But I wish that I had, because you guys just would have been like...
All right, hold on. I'm curious. I gotta see if I can find this. All right. Google. Let's see. Ariana Grande fails to open water bottle. Let's... On her water clip behind the weirdness? Okay, hold on. Is this it? Nope. This wouldn't be it because this is from when she was young.
Hold on, I'm looking too.
Yeah, I'm damn. All right. Let's try a different search. Cynthia. Erivo.
Oh, I found it.
You found it? Okay, share your screen. You have the power.
Hold on. It's like, oops, it's like super, super grainy.
The water bottle probably had a dark aura or something. That's good. That's good, Avernum.
Screen. Here we go. I don't have any sound going.
She is, though. She's just staring at that bitch like she wants to fucking fight the water bottle.
That is so weird. She's gonna sue the bottles or the bottle makers.
Sue, dude, she's gonna swallow its soul.
It has a black aura.
What the? That was so weird.
Do you think just because they played witches in that movie, right now they think they are witches and starving is how they get their power?
I don't think that she thinks she's a witch. I think this is the most accurate casting in Hollywood history. Like, hey, we've got a movie made for Native Americans, so we need to cast Native Americans. Like, we've got a movie that takes place in Harlem. Let's cast the blacks. And we've got a movie about witches. Find us the actual single last living witch from the fucking Salem witch trials. And they got Cynthia Erivo.
I didn't know they were black.
So in light of that, have some
I mean, where do you think black magic comes from?
more finger touching instead. Over and over again, we see them clutching desperately
No,
for one
see,
another.
look,
in
she's
interviews,
constantly hiding
finding
behind
excuses
her.
to touch.
Why? You both, cumulatively, they probably both weigh less than I do. And I ain't exactly a big dude. Like, she's not going to be able to defend you from the oncoming monsters. To prove a point against something AJ said recently, Leon, Cynthia Erivo, or Hunter Schafer, who gets... Are you asking who I would rather bang? Is this the question? I mean, like, this shouldn't be as difficult as it is. But like okay, so let's lay this out here, right? Let's lay it out here. So, Cynthia Erivo might actually be a fucking vampire. Hunter Schafer's just a dude. I can live with the shame. I might not survive the experience with Cynthia Erivo. I might have to go Hunter. I might have to go Hunter Schafer.
Can I not just take myself out of the equation, literally?
That would have been the smarter option, yeah. Neither. Bones aren't sexy. Good answer, Dominical. Yeah. They're like a cult from two people. Yeah, they're a two-woman cult.
One another in oddly intimate ways and often in inappropriate times, like during a red carpet interview. Producer Amy Poehler, which I'm probably saying wrong once again, pointed this out recently on her podcast with Grande.
So you guys just physically checked in. Like, it's really sweet how you touch each other.
It's not sweet, okay? It's not sweet. It's weird. It's creepy. It's gross. Amy, shut the fuck up. You're one of the few women that knows how to be funny. Don't try and be serious. You're not good at it.
Maybe she was being funny.
There was nothing funny about that. She's saying it's sweet when they're all touching each other and shit.
I was hoping she was being ironic.
I don't think she has the mental wherewithal to be ironic.
You like to touch like in a non-sexual way.
God.
And it is in a loving way.
I would absolutely pick Jared Leto's cult over these two cults. Yes, without a doubt.
Of like supporting each other.
Yes.
You like to hold each other's like hands and be there for it's very sweet.
Yes.
You like to do that with people. Am I wrong?
I do. I am very...
Her accent when Erivo's not around is completely different. Like, when she's with Cynthia, she speaks with this British accent. It's this really weird. It's not quite British. I don't know
Okay,
what it
wait,
is.
hold on. I can actually understand that mindset because if I hear an accent for too long, my brain will try to imitate it.
Right, but it doesn't sound imitative of Cynthia Erivo's accent. She sounds like she's just doing some weird performative character thing.
Yeah.
I channel a lot of energy through my hands.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
I'm always holding a hand. I'm always like squeezing a something, as you've learned.
I mean, at least Ariana Grande is acting somewhat normal here for once. Maybe.
Isn't that from the
So
cocaine?
It's pretty clear.
I don't even, dude, she's like fucking 80 pounds. Cocaine would kill her.
To anyone with eyeballs that these two have cultivated a very possessive, codependent type relationship.
Oh, a cult tier list stream. That's a good idea.
To the extent that
Gonna pull a Pokimane. I'm just gonna note that.
when Erivo said that she wouldn't be doing interviews at the film's New York premiere due to laryngitis or something like that, Grande decided not to do them either, in solidarity.
Why? Like, this goes beyond codependence. Like, oh no, my co-star is sick for a couple of days. I guess I'll do the interview solo. But no, she says she's just not going to do the interviews at all.
No, that's not beyond a codependence. That's absolutely within the realm of codependence. Women are kind of scary.
Kind of?
Yeah, very scary. They will absolutely drop everything for the other person if the other person has a good mental hold on them.
That's what I'm saying. But so what I'm saying is the reason it goes beyond codependence is it's so like, obviously that's a codependent thing, but the level that they take it to, it needs another name. There needs to be some other medical diagnosis of like, the final form of codependency. like dependency ultimo or some shit.
I think it's like reverting back to a childlike manner.
Dude, I've got a kid. Mine's way more intelligent than this.
All of this weird behavior has been going on since the start. Since the Wicked film's release in 2024, the interviews that everybody seemingly has given have been a what the frick gold mine for us people, because what the frick?
What were they doing? I guess you got nothing like me. Cool.
Yeah, nothing.
I didn't understand the first
sentence. I've seen this week people are taking the lyrics of Defying Gravity and really holding space with that and feeling power in that.
And then I definitely didn't understand.
What?
Why was she fixing to cry?
Oh, you know, these bitches are weird. I mean, I can't give a more sophisticated answer than that.
Space with that and feeling power in that.
And then I definitely didn't understand what was happening. How you responded. I was like, oh, what did she say?
Look at that outfit.
Why? I was going to say, why is she dressed like Sherlock Holmes joined Antifa? Like, dude, hold on. Guy on the right looks like an Asian rooster, and he's still the most normal looking one right now.
Rufio.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Because I mean, you gotta say with accent, he's just but bro, she looks like Sherlock Holmes chilling with Antifa. You're going to tear down fascism using deductive reasoning. Like, what are we? This is so fucking strange. Kalinga Gamer for a 5-banger says $100. Leon, will you drink the Arnold End of Days blender mix? Also, Leon, are you ready for the DMC wins best? You know what? How about you shut the fuck up and die, and nobody wants to hear an opinion from you ever.
And a friendly reminder, fuck you, Leon.
No, thanks for the 5-banger, buddy. Truly appreciate you. What were you saying, Cindy?
We just watched End of Days over on the Discord, and I just found that is so gross, Cal.
What did you hear? And I just wanted to be there because I knew something big was happening, and I didn't know how to be there.
I didn't know that was happening.
Was that an actual
But then
conversation?
after a while, I didn't.
None of this is an actual conversation, dude. Like I said, these are extraterrestrials. Like the invasion of the body snatchers was prophetic. The only thing they got wrong is that they're going to steal the bodies of Hollywood actresses. If you want to call them actresses, these aren't human beings. They have more in common. Like even their anatomy and physiology seems more in line with fucking LGMs.
Know how to be there. Yeah. That's what I wanted.
Yeah. Oh, you are very good. You are very good. Oh my gosh.
Well, yeah. I think we found.
What the fuck is this interview?
I don't know.
I think we found a little piece of ourselves in each other.
Honestly, I really wanted to go over these moments a lot more with you, but I think it's all pretty self-explanatory, and probably at this point, you've all seen enough. I'm sorry that I've given you
I
all
am
so much.
so mad. They made Pokimane seem reasonable.
Right? Dude, I'm so glad we started with Pokimane because there is no way that would have been a worthy follow-up to this. This is also, I'm curious, how do we have like 8 more minutes or 6 more minutes or whatever of this video? I almost feel like we owe Pokimane an apology.
I'm not, but I understand.
I'm not. You're right. I'm not. But the thought was there for a moment.
Embarrassment. Personally, the crying and the touching and the weirdness, not really my jam. So outside of all
Thank
of
God
this
I'm not the
very
only one.
strange codependent behavior, one of the things that now is routinely coming up again and again, and people were talking about this, of course, in 2024 with the initial press junket and all the things associated with that, but it's come up again now where people are pointing out how incredibly skinny the cast of this film are. It's like, in addition to all of the emotional instability, these women are wasting away. They are withering away physically. Both Grande and Erivo look emaciated and frail. I found one video showing these women over the years looking very normal in the mid-2010s and even in sort of 2020-ish, but getting extremely skinny when Wicked started filming. But what I think has shocked so many people recently is how Michelle Yeoh looks. These videos that I have on screen are from recent interviews, and she looks so emaciated. Like, girls' bones are sticking out in all directions, and not in the like, I'm a super fit person, I go to the gym sort of way.
Oh, hold
And
on.
then
She
I'm-
looks like a man in a dress because she's got no titties and the dress is just formed to look like she does have some.
I mean, I will say that Michelle Yeoh has, of the three of them, she's the one that looks the least gross, the least
Healthiest?
However, yeah. Well, because I don't want to say healthiest because none of them look healthy. But I mean, I guess by comparison, sure. Is Ariana a vegan? I don't know. Like, I'll Google it now. I believe it or not, I don't know off the top of my head if Ariana Grande is vegan. Is Ariana Grande? Wow, no, I don't care if she's in a relationship. Why is that the first thing that pops up?
We
Vegan.
all know who she's in a relationship with. We didn't need to ask.
Okay, she is, but she's been a vegan since 2013. So why did she only just now start looking like this?
Wait, is she, because they're saying auras, are they one of those people that believe they can live off sunlight?
Do they think they're plants?
No, there was like
said.
a real thing. Like somebody actually died from this because they thought they could live off the light.
That's wild, especially considering I have an uncle who had an allergic reaction to the sun. Did you know you could get those, by the way, allergic reactions to the sun? My uncle got one, and he didn't know it because they can like develop out of nowhere, and it's a temporary thing. And so he fell asleep, like his bed was like butt up against a window, and he fell asleep just mid daylight, taking a nap, and woke up and like had basically this like massive breakout of like holes forming in him, and needed to go to the doctor to find out he was having an allergic reaction to the fucking sun.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Afraid of eating food sort of way. One of the things that I really dislike about fan culture kind of sort of is happening here, which is that when you like something or like a person or whatever, you sort of overlook their objectively obvious flaws or things that are quite wrong with them. And in this case, a lot of fans that I've seen of Wicked and the women involved in this are like, no, there's nothing wrong with anybody here. There's nothing wrong with how they look. You know, no one has the right to comment on anybody's bodies, but it's like,
Yes, we do. But yeah, we do. We have the right to comment on people's bodies. Why? Because you exist in reality. So your body exists in reality, and people can commentate on what the fuck is happening in reality. If you were a fat, slovenly loser piece of shit, I'm gonna comment on how you look like a fat, slovenly loser piece of shit. Now, you have the right to take that how you want, get offended by it, whatever. But we absolutely have the right to comment on people's bodies.
Yeah, I completely agree.
these women may snap and break and fall over in the wind. A gust of wind may send them flying like popsicle sticks. Like
witches.
She's not fucking wrong. Like that, I didn't know until I physically witnessed it with my own eyes. That's a real thing. So my first wife, back when we were in high school, she was tiny. She was real small. And I watched the wind one time lift her up before she dropped. It was fucking crazy.
Oh no, that is a real thing. My sister knew a girl that was so tiny, very, very skinny, very small, that her dad would have to walk her into the school building out of fear that she would actually take off.
That is insane.
I don't know if
What,
there was some
Roland?
kind of hostile working environment, but Erivo and Grande talk about filming this movie like they did a stint in Afghanistan.
It was very painful. It's funny because you know that you're performing, of course, you're acting, but your body doesn't quite know the difference. So that grief kind of comes home with you, and it was just kind of a very cloud.
Dude,
Did something bad happen to them there?
Dude, you're working on a fucking movie. Wicked was not your Vietnam, bro.
Very few days, and then
It did. It felt really like foggy.
yeah,
almost,
I
you know,
was out
sort
of
out of body.
out of body. But yeah, it feels real to our bodies and to our hearts.
And I
What bodies? Y'all barely fucking got bodies.
honestly have no idea what to make of this. This is almost worse than the academic flim-flam. This is like emotional flim-flam. Emotional instability flim-flam.
And like I said, it is incredibly annoying how many people are acting as if this unhinged, bizarro behavior is in fact normal, when it's not, I'm afraid. These two in particular act like capital people from the Hunger Games, totally out of touch with normal people. And quite honestly, a lot of this feels forced and fake. And to be honest, I have no...
The fuck?
I don't know if it feels forced and fake or not, though, because, like, it's so strange, it's so weird, it's so out there that it all at times, yeah, it feels performative, but other times it's like, okay, there's more to this than just two people acting quirky.
There's crazy guys.
Right, there's genuine mental, several mental issues and yeah, delusion is a great word, Jack, going on here.
Look at her face. I feel like she's staring into my soul with those crazy ass eyes.
Dude, this image right here, this visage is the Gen Z version of like that old piece of art, the old man with the fucking pitchfork and like his farm wife. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, here we go. I just open this in a new tab. All right. This.
Oh.
Now compare this to this.
Oh, Ariana Grande is the wife.
Oh yeah, Ariana Grande is definitely the wife, and Cynthia Erivo is the husband with the pitchfork.
Oh, it's her nails. Makes so much sense.
You're right. Her nails are the pitchfork.
Issue with people getting emotional or being real about their experiences, but these two seem to be performing this sort of like sapphic love scene every time they're on camera, where they diarrhea their feelings all over the place. Something else that I just quickly want to make note of is that it seems like everybody's personalities, but more specifically Ariana Grande's personality, changed when being cast in this film. Obviously, to make this video, I watched a ton of interviews, and with Ariana Grande specifically, before being cast as Glinda the Good Witch, she was very normal. Or, you know, like as normal as a celebrity can be. In other interviews, she talks completely normally. She sounds like a normal human being. But in Wicked interviews, she puts on this almost airy, girly kind of voice. And I think what's strange, I'm going to do a side-by-side for you in a sec, but I think what's really strange is that when she's by herself, she doesn't seem to do it. But when she's around Cynthia Erivo, it's all...
That's what I said earlier, because when we saw that the Amy Poehler thing, she was relatively normal by comparison. Like, I'm telling you, dude, Cynthia Erivo is some sort of eldritch horror possessing the skin of what was once a normal black woman, normal-ish, because I mean she's still bald and that's weird. And she has somehow worked this deep, dark, Lovecraftian magic on Ariana Grande.
I think Freddie said it earlier. Skinwalker.
Yes. Well, Skin and Bones Walker.
Speaks.
My favorite movie was Best in Show. Yeah. From a really young age. Which is so strange, you know, to be the child and to really love that. I don't know. I was really young.
Well, you have been the light of the day. You are such a gift. You brought such light into the room. Thank you very much.
We appreciate
for coming into this room.
And to the annoying naysayers who are fans of this woman, who are like, oh, she talks in that register because, you know, it helps protect her singing voice. Yeah. Okay, Simon. Okay. So,
to reiterate, something really weird happened on the set of Wicked, on the set of both Wicked movies. And what that weirdness was, I don't know. The movies are weird. The franchise is weird. Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo are weird. I also want to reiterate, or at least make...
What do we think they saw on the set? Dude, maybe Oz is real. They weren't, it's not a movie set. It's not a green screen. They went to Oz. Or is it something even more like, oh no, it's Hollywood. The catering was like fucking fetuses. And they just like they were witness and party to doing drugs and eating fetuses while filming the fucking movie.
Oh, there you go. Obi Dean, Nickelodeon did groom Grande.
Right, but that was in like 2013. Afterwards, she's been normal for like 10 years after Nickelodeon, and now she's doing this.
Yeah, but you got to remember, an abuse victim is easy to become an abuse victim again because they follow the pattern of behavior, right? So if, like, hypothetically, Cynthia is one of those very domineering, abusive people, of course Cynthia or Ariana Grande is going to be like, I know what I must do in a relationship like this.
A relationship like what? I've never seen a dude. Nah. Be a normal abusive relationship. Just hit each other. God damn.
For the first time, a point that I wanted to make in my video, my latest video about Pedro Pascal that I didn't add because, I don't know, I guess I'm not that smart. Anyway, in the context of Pedro Pascal, and I promise this relates back to Wicked, but I will get there in a second. Be patient, Simon.
We have beat her to like every point so far. We brought Pedro Pascal earlier. We brought up like we beat her to the punch on several of these. I'm liking the synchronization going on.
Hell yeah.
Patience is a virtue, or so I am told. In the context of Pedro Pascal, I am of the belief that audiences, viewers, young women in particular, are being conditioned to overlook very obvious red flags in this guy because he is being pushed onto them by the media as this symbol of masculinity, that his obviously creepy and weird behavior is somehow actually fine because it's justified by this, and this. I don't think on a long enough timeline or on a long...
Hey, Jordan, go fuck yourself.
Timeline that that's a good thing, that you're conditioning women out of their automatic responses to people. And I think something quite similar is happening here with relation to Wicked and the women who are participating in this movie. I think that this obviously disordered behavior is being painted as sweet and cute and emotional and loving, when in actuality, I think everybody here has an eating disorder and a boatload of emotional instability. Personally,
look, I'm under no delusion that Hollywood was always real or always weird, right? Hollywood was always weird. You had casting couches dating back to the 30s. I mean, let's just look back to the original Wizard of Oz. Like Judy Garland was, she was treated like a fucking animal, right?
Mm-hmm.
But is it not like very? It's gotten worse. It's gotten weirder. There is something in the last 10 to 20 years that's made Hollywood. It's not just like, oh, we have social media so we can see it now, because they're just on Front Street about it all. At least back in the day, they were pretending to be normal, covering up. You would only see them like on the talk shows. The casting couch was like an open secret, stuff like that. But now we're just seeing all this shit on Front Street. What is going on?
I don't know. That's a good question. I feel like everybody in Hollywood is practically broken.
Yeah. I don't know about practically. They are broken. These are all strange, weird, broken people. All the normal ones got their kids and their families the fuck out of there. Dana Carvey moved his family out of there, although it didn't exactly help his son from dying of an overdose. Mark Wahlberg, Matthew McConaughey, all James Woods, all the fucking normal people were like, yeah, we'll still be in movies, but we ain't living here. I don't want to sound like Melanie Mack. She throws this word around like a motherfucker, and frankly, she's retarded. But there's like some demonic shit going down, dude.
No,
And granted,
completely.
I'm a fairly unemotional person, so you guys are welcome to disagree with me. I don't think it's normal to act like this publicly. I don't think that this is how actors and actresses should be behaving during press interviews, acting as if every single question asked of them is some profound, wonderful thing that they have to treat as like it's a little baby kitten, like a little baby kitten that just gotta take care of. Crying every 8 seconds is not.
No, kittens have more survival instinct than this. Although a kitten is a very good analogy, since don't forget, lest we forget, Ariana Grande oddly meowed at Cynthia Erivo earlier in the video. Like, what?
Well,
Why
yeah, but they also
meow?
have the claws. You know.
Well, Cynthia Erivo does, yes.
Normal. Getting the interviewers to cry along with you, also not normal. I don't know, guys. Maybe I'm just burned out on all of the like performative, empathetic, emotional behavior that we've been seeing over the last number of years. And I just think.
All right, let me give you a fucked up question scenario. Imagine the two Ozempic girls and Pedro Pascal were touring together. Imagine they have a normal amount of cringe. Dude, I'm telling you, burn it all down. Shut that shit down. Like, treat Hollywood as if it is bed bugs.
Can you just be quiet and advertise the movie like a normal person? Because who is this appealing to? Maybe I am not the target demographic. That's entirely possible. But I did see Wicked on actual stage, and I loved it. I thought it was amazing.
Because it's good. The live production musical version of Wicked is good. Like, and I've said it for years. Obviously, I'm a fan of musicals, though. I've seen a lot of musicals. I love musicals. I love good ones, at least. This is, again, I won't say it's because of these two that I haven't seen it, but in part it's because of these two I haven't seen it. There's other reasons as well, but these two being strange is very much a put off, and I'm somebody that enjoys the musical.
Well, that's fair. I've never seen it.
Or not, so.
No, I've never seen it. I don't particularly enjoy musicals.
Fair enough.
And I'm just really getting the impression that maybe the adaptation has been a bit weird. I don't know. I could be wrong. Like I said, and just to reiterate, the bottom line here is that something very strange happened on the set of Wicked, of both films, and something strange is continuing to happen now. And I think that anybody who's being honest, who has eyeballs, can see that. I'm not so sure that modeling this kind of behavior to young fans is particularly good or normal, and I'm not so sure that acting like this during press interviews is particularly normal either. And in the end, I don't think we're ever going to find out what the heck is happening between these two women or why they're behaving like this to each other.
Or we're going to find out in like 10 years, there's going to be some massive Netflix documentary about like the weird ass culty abuse and shit that was happening. Like dude, there could very well be some sort of criminal element to this shit.
Well, yeah. I mean, we saw, what is it, Nickelodeon? Of course, there's a bunch of like criminal behavior going on. Yeah.
Like Wicked, the Netflix docuseries or whatever, and we're gonna find out that there was like child sacrifices and shit. Like this is, I want to be a fly on the wall for like when this movie was made. Because again, even Pedro Pascal, as fucking weird and gross and cringy and disgusting as he is, he looks like a fucking white picket fence, normal football watching, beer drinking American dude by comparison. And that's saying a lot because we've seen him be a fucking Looney Tune.
But it's very clear for, like I've said, anybody with eyeballs that something incredibly weird and not right is going on here. Now, on that note, and before I open the floor to all of you, this is just a reminder, check out Plod using the link in the description. This little guy lives in my office now. I really like him. He's very useful for me, especially because I'm somebody who actually wants to take advantage of the useful AI things that we have available to us. So if this is something that would be helpful to you, absolutely check them out. Link in the description. Now I open the floor to all of you. What do you all think? Are you on my side of this where you think this is so bizarre? All of this behavior is so
keep
weird?
distracting
Are you
me.
on the other side of this issue where you're thinking, no, this is just normal people being loving towards each other and all of you are being Grinch human beings? Are you in the middle where you think, yeah, it's a bit weird, but really it's not that not that weird for celebrities. What do you think of the relationship between these two women? What do you think of the massive amounts of weight loss for everybody on the cast? And what do you generally make of this issue overall? As always, if you have made it this far in the video, congratulations. I always like having you along for the full ride. If you are new here and you're not subscribed already and you would like to see more of me and more of this kind of content, feel free to subscribe to the channel, as well as leaving this video a like and a comment, because I do read the majority of them and I like hearing your feedback, even when you're mean to me. As I always say, I hope you little chickadee noodle people stay safe and well and make good choices, because those are important. And I will see.
Yes, yeah, make good choices. Which good choices would be, don't act like the cast of Wicked.
Your wonderful
Put meat in your mouth.
little faces.
What?
He said, don't act like the cast of Wicked. Put meat in your mouth.
Yeah, put meat in your mouth. Exactly.
In the next video.
All right, so yeah, that was that. We're up here. We're gonna go ahead and end it. I'm gonna here's the link to the video so you guys can drop a like and stuff. Well, shit, I just lost the link to the video, so let me go ahead and just fix that real quick. In the interim, yeah, Cindy, what are your final thoughts?
Drugs are bad. Hollywood is very weird. Please stay away from them. And yeah, I had fun.
Yeah, I want to know at this point. I not want to. I need to know what happened on the set of this movie. It is. I think we would find out some shocking shit sometime in 10 years when we get the true crime series on it, after both Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande have OD'd or gone to a mental hospital or whatnot. Yeah, put meat in your mouth. Cindy and Leon 2025. You're damn right. It's strange. It shouldn't be normalized. Look, if the movie's good, or at least I assume the movie's good. The movie's getting great reviews. It's doing hella money. But again, this is very much a separate the art from the artist sort of situation, because they as a fan of the musical, their behavior is a turnoff. I don't know how I can sit there, watch this, and not be thinking about all the creepy, cringy, weird shit that was on the lead up. But yeah, I think that's about it for us. We're gonna go ahead and start wrapping up the stream. Cindy, tell people who you are, what you do, where they can find you, the whole nine.
Well, hey there, cuties. Y'all know me. I'm Cinevere. I'm on all platforms as Cinevere. I will be with Zax tomorrow for Circle of Jerks, and then back again on Monday with Leon. I will also be with New Blackstreet afterwards, and then my own stream after that. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it for me.
Yep. Let's see who we're gonna raid. Let's find out who, because we're wrapping up way earlier than normal again, because I've got engagements and functions that I must adhere to tomorrow. So yeah, this is a little bit of a different stream, a little bit of a struggle stream. I appreciate you guys sticking with it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Let's see. We'll go ahead and raid Common Nerds. I haven't raided him in a long time. So there we go. Got that set up. Yeah. As for me, again, videos are on hold right now just because I am traveling, so I don't have a way to edit them down. But I will be back home tomorrow, early afternoon, evening. I'll be back in time for Saturday Night Hypnosis. So just going to go to the funeral, and then after that, just head straight home. So I'm going to be on the road for a lot of tomorrow. And then that being said, yeah, streams, videos, all that will continue like normal. Thank you so much to everybody who came. Truly appreciate it. It means the absolute world to me. Those of you that donated, again, I absolutely appreciate it. Again, sorry for the lack of my normal quality given the situation, but the struggle streams are real, so y'all stuck with it. Truly blessed. And until next time, it's all here in the Nerdosphere, and this has been Words of Paradise.